Hello everyone. This is EB the Original Master here, and welcome back to the Jacksmith Let's Play. So in this part, we'll be doing days, um, I want to say 85 through, or 85 through 88. I could be wrong, but, oh yeah, it is 85 through 87. Okay. Yeah, I remember now. So yeah, in the last video, I had talked about myself, uh, recording this video, using my new headphones that I had got, a while ago, and I was talking about the fact that, because I'm wearing these headphones, I'm like whenever I would talk, it sounds like my voice is muffled, but that's not entirely the case because I actually played the video back on Movie Maker when I put the files in, to uh, briefly edit the video out. My voice sounded fine. It's just that it's just only my headphones that is that it's not interfering with the microphone or anything, but it's just that whenever I will talk, it sounds like my voice is being muffled out because of my new headphones. Just because that, like I said, that they're noise canceling headphones. So, but the microphone audio is fine. So I just want to let you guys know on that because I had talked about it briefly in the last video. Alright, so next up, we're gonna make is a sword, and I'll make a long sword. And we're gonna use crystal. Alright, there we go. Alright, so our last two weapons will be a mace and a bow. Oh wait, never mind. That's not our last weapon. Alright, we're gonna make an axe, and we'll make a dragon axe, and I'm gonna use gold for this one. Oh yeah, the Steak and Jake Let's Play. A few days ago, I actually had a really interesting idea of how I think the game is going to play out after I clear the 30th level of the game, because there are 30 main levels in the game, and there's 30 challenges and 30 milk races. So, if you guys are not aware with Steak and Jake, after you clear the first half of Mudskip Bog, the game will start introducing boss battles to the mix. And since the first four levels didn't have proper boss battles for them, I want to say that after you clear the main story of the game, or you clear all of the 30 main levels, I'm pretty sure that the game will introduce boss battles for Mooner Ranch, Pinecone Path, Cloud Puff Park, Bisenberg, and yeah, those first four levels. I'm 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 assuming that they might actually introduce boss battles for those locations, since, or maybe the game will just reset itself to where it will recycle the levels from level 1 all the way back up to level 30. That's what I'm assuming that the game might do, but that's just my prediction of what will happen if I clear the 30 main levels of the game, because I'm still currently playing through that game, if that wasn't quite obvious. But yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and craft this bow. We'll use a wing bow, and I'll use steel. And then, of course, after those boss levels, the rest of the game will most likely be just challenges and milk races. Since I stated earlier, there are 30 milk races and 30 challenges in the first Snake and Jake game. So that is something to be looking forward to. I kind of like how that arrow tip has like a star on it. That's pretty clever. We're just gonna make our last weapon, which is a mace. I'll use steel since that's what we have the most of. All right, there we go. All right. And with that, we are now done crafting weapons, and it's time for us to prepare for battle and fight the enemies. Alright, so our first enemy encounter is this bat. Alright, so we got this honey guard. Well, there goes our first mace guy and our pikesman. Alright, so we have this new enemy, which is a variant of the blackjack. Alright, so we only have one soldier left. Alright. And with that, we are now done with day 85. Alright, so we have 4 XP until we move up to level 31. Alright, so in the next day, we'll be unlocking our last cannonball. Alright, for this pike, we'll make a spectum. I don't know what was I thinking doing that. Alright, so we have a sword and another mace. Alright, for this sword, I'll make a gladius. And we're gonna make it out of gold. Okay. Alright, so I have a bow and a axe. Alright, let's go ahead and make this mace. Alright. Alright, so our last weapon is a bow. Alright, so for this bow, we're gonna make a simple bow, and I'll make it out of bronze. Alright, there we go. Alright, for this axe, we'll use a broad axe. Alright, we're now done with our axe. And it's time for us to craft our last weapon, which is this bow. Yeah, let's make a curled bow, since this has been a hot minute since I've used a curl bow. So we'll be using that. Alright, and with that, we're now done crafting weapons. Alright, we got a 59 time bonus. Alright, so our next enemy is this plant. Alright, so we got the hammerjack. So we have the blackjack and the hammerjack. That's funny. Alright, and with that, we're about to move up to level 31. Alright, Master of Blades, and we have 108 3 XP to the next level. Alright, so we're about to move on to our last day, and that's going to be our last cannonball, which is going to be the Ice Bomb. Cannon Ballistic. And then in the next video, well, I'm not going to make any predictions, because I was going to say in the next video we could be getting our last mace, but we're not entirely sure on that. Alright, so our first enemy, oh, not enemy, sorry, our first weapon will be a pike. And I'll be making the Moonblade. Alright, there we go. Alright, so next up is a bow and a mace. Alright, let's use the wing bow for this one. And I'll use bronze. Alright. Oh, a shield. Oh, okay. Haven't had one of those in a while. Alright, mace time. Alright. Alright, so we got two weapons left coming out in the back. So we got a sword and another bow. Alright. Alright, for this shield, I'll use the pointed shield. And I'm gonna use steel. Oh, wow, I got a 97% on the painting. Not too shabby. Yeah, I think at this point, I'm going to try my hardest not to point out what type of sword I'll use and what type of metal I'm going to make. It's up for... So I'm just going to leave it to you guys to just to watch the video and see what sword and what type of metal I pick, because I don't want my commentary to be very repetitive. That's a really... Wait, what? Oh, I don't know why they were saying, but okay. I just thought that was a really funny uh, prompt or scoring system. It's like, are you sure you did this right? I don't know. And we'll use this. All right. All right, so we got 58 time bonus, and it's time for us to do our last battle for this video. All right, so first up, we have 3 snakes. If you look at the bottom screen, there'll be 3 snakes that we'll be having to deal with. There goes our first snake. Oh yeah, the ice bomb. Oh yeah, the ice bomb is charging up right now. Alright, click here or press X to drop an ice bomb. So yeah, the ice bomb freezes the enemies. So that's a pretty cool thing. Yeah, not only that, the ice bomb takes the longest to charge up. Alright, so we got the bison wing. Alright, so next up is this enemy. Alright, Wind Warriors. Attack 20 wind enemies with wind-boosted weapons. Okay, so these are wind enemies. Alright. The ones with the little swirly icon. Alright, and with that, we're now done with this part of Jacksmith. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, we'll be doing days 88 through 90. So yeah, this has been Evie the Original Master, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.